everyone, welcome back. It's Tuesday, and there's new ALIP. I missed it last week, but there's a new ALIP song, so I'm covering that today. The song is called SEPI. I don't know if it's a cover or if it's an original. I'm sure you'll let me know. We'll get into it in just a minute, but before we do, a couple things. First of all, I do obviously have my coffee, as always. All right. Like and subscribe. I always appreciate that. I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert. I do play guitar, but I'm not anywhere near this level, so I'm probably not going to be getting too into the details of his playing. And don't be a dick. You may not like fingerstyle guitar. That's okay. And you may not like me. That's also okay. But I would request that we keep things polite, professional. I try to be really thoughtful when I do these, and I would appreciate a little bit of that in return. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. This is ALIP Bata with SEPI. Very, very pretty. Not one of his more flashy pieces, but very nice. A couple things. So, first thing I noticed is he's wearing a Slipknot shirt, which I always enjoy seeing that kind of stuff. I like metal, so it's always fun to see someone who plays music like this also appreciate the heavier stuff. I know he does. I've done the Five Finger Death Punch and the Linkin Park, so I know he's into all kinds of music, which I think makes you a better musician, personally. I think the more different styles of music you listen to, the more influences you can have, and the more directions you can take your playing. It's just my personal opinion. Oh, by the way, I was playing basketball yesterday, and I got hit in the mouth pretty good. So if my voice, if I talk a little different today, it's because I got a big swollen lip. The first thing I thought about this piece when I was listening to it was, it sounds like a piece that should be on the piano, or maybe originally was designed for a piano. Now, if he wrote this himself, obviously that's not the case. But it really, to me, sounded like a piece that would sound beautiful on the piano. You've got the chords in the left hand, you've got the grace notes and the trills in the right hand. A little bit like, for those of you who are familiar, a little bit like Fur Elise, not in the sound, but in the way you've got the right hand and the left hand working at the same time. Yeah, it's a really pretty song. It's very delicate, right? The audio on this one was actually softer, and the piece itself was softer. Also made me think of the sort of piece if you were trying to woo another person, right? You're trying to impress on a date. Maybe you're out on the beach at night, right? That, because it's moods, right? Music to me is about creating moods more than just technical skill. So you're out on the beach at night with somebody that you've been trying to make it happen with, maybe for a little while. You break out the guitar and you play this, beautiful, delicate, quiet piece, and try to use that to seal the deal. Chastely, of course, appropriately. Yeah, this is a really pretty one. I would say, to me, it does feel a little bit like a departure from what I'm used to hearing. Just a bit. It tends to be maybe a little bit more aggressive with the picking, right? Sometimes you get the percussion. Sometimes you get a lot more not minors, harmonics as he's playing. But it's a great skill to be able to play music in more than one kind of way, right? A lot of great metal guitarists aren't necessarily able to translate those skills into more peaceful, quiet music, right? Because you learn how to play one specific way, and that's how you practice. And ALIP is able to transfer his skill from one style of music to another very, very effectively. And that's part of what makes him such an interesting musician, such a talented guitarist. Let's see. Anything else? I think that's it. I really like this one. It's very pretty. There's not a whole lot really for me to say about it, I think. I think I covered what I wanted to say. It's a very pretty piece, quiet, delicate. If you guys have any more comments to add, feel free to put them in the comment section. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. Drink lots of water and coffee. And be nice to each other.